Hello, I'm Victoria Ballou, and I am so happy that you've trusted your intuition and come here in this moment to choose a stack of cards. You know, the tarot is a tool that we can use to dive very deeply into our subconscious, into our souls, to understand what's really going on behind the scenes, because that's where everything truly happens. So I'm going to invite you to choose a stack of cards to hear the message that is uniquely for you today, because indeed this is the way it works. If you trust it, it will work. I guarantee it. And let me remind you that I always invite you to tune in to the magazine that I have been publishing for 10 years. It's called Astrologic Magazine. If you appreciate tarot, astrology, and other metaphysical sciences, this is the place to log in to read just this galaxy of articles by astrologers, tarot experts, and again, other metaphysicians. You know, the July issue is available on July 1st. And of course, one of our most popular monthly columns is Astrofinance by the amazing Barry Rosen, who is an expert with 30 years or more of experience in doing stocks, crypto, tech, gold, financial astrology, and he's amazing with it. So if you want to know what's going on coming in the stock market or these other areas of finance, you need to tune in to Astrologic Magazine, and that's just the beginning, of course. We have monthly sign predictions, aspects, and who's in the news. It's just this amazing magazine every month. Okay. So let's tune back into tarot, and I'm outside. You know, here in the summertime, I love coming out to my deck, love eating dinner out here when it's cool, although I'm in Austin, Texas, and it does get toasty here, but I love coming out here. I can wear my sunglasses and no makeup and just resonate with this beautiful place that I live in. I'm so happy. I have a green belt out here. You can't see it. I could turn the camera, but it would mess up the whole lens or lighting thing, which I'm not going to do. Anyway, here I am having a wonderful morning, and let's tune in. Let's tune in to what the tarot wants to tell you. So, we have 3 of these beautiful fossilized shells today that I found on my ranch decades ago. And I'm inviting you to choose a stack. Is your message from your subconscious underneath stack number 1? Or is it underneath stack number 2? Or perhaps it lies underneath stack number 3. Don't overthink it. Go with your first impulse. What is it? All right, let's tune in and let's start with stack number 1 and see your first card, which is your overview energy. This is your energy from a broad standpoint right now. Let's see what's going on. All right, you have the Princess of Cups. You know, what a wonderful card this is, because she's all about having fun, enjoying life. Princess of Cups is here to say, enjoy life. Don't forget to enjoy life. So from a broad perspective right now, this is saying that's what you're doing. You know, and sometimes we forget that we need to have that childlike aspect. You know, I hear that term, but also it's very adult-like too, because we need to remember to have fun. And this is what you're doing right now. There's some aspect, whether on a grand scale or on a smaller scale, you're enjoying your life and being playful with it. That's exactly what you need to be doing right now, and you are. But, and I congratulate you on that, because it's not always easy to do that as grown-ups, right? But we always have challenge energy, and so that's what we're going to take a look at right now. All right, interesting. You have the 10 of Cups. Here in the Thoth deck, this is, you know, talking about being satisfied, right? And that's your challenge energy. So what I get from this, paired with the Princess of Cups overview energy, is that you're feeling a little bit guilty about allowing yourself to be satisfied and being playful about what you're doing right now, how you're feeling. And like I was saying, as grown-ups, sometimes we feel like we need to be always focused on work, on moving forward in our careers, in what we're creating in our life from a physical standpoint. And so feeling happy about just enjoying something. Maybe it's being on vacation, and since this is July, almost July 1st today, this makes you feel guilty somehow. This is your challenge energy, because it's conflicting with that Princess of Cups energy. And say, while you're in this place of having fun, you're also feeling guilty. Well, guess what? That's what this third card is all about. Your course of action called for, that will help you understand how to navigate between feeling responsible and also being able to embrace this joyful side of yourself, this playful side, this side where, you don't have to take on so much responsibility for a moment. And look who's shown up. It's the Princess of Swords. I love seeing her paired with the Princess of Cups, because Princess of Swords is all about gaining clarity, but she does it in a very, she's a rebel. She does it in a very unconventional way. And so your message today is, don't feel guilty about enjoying yourself right now. Allow yourself to feel satisfied with, being mildly irresponsible, or maybe wildly irresponsible for a little bit of time. It's okay. You can go back into your routine of being, of following the rules, doing what you need to do. But right now, allow yourself to just immerse in this satisfaction. And you do that by gaining this clarity, and it's probably from coming here today. Actually, I can say that because, again, it's speaking of unconventionality, which means that you are gaining insight. And this insight is saying that it's okay to feel this way. And once you're hearing this message, I hope you're able to say to yourself, this is it. I am okay feeling happy and turning loose of my responsibilities for a few minutes, a few hours, a few days. But then knowing that you'll go back into what you need to focus on, right? And so if you're like me and always focused on work and what you need to accomplish that day and checking things off your list, then this is saying, your reading today is saying, allow yourself to have fun and don't feel guilty about it. I hope this really helps, because this is what we all need to do. It's that reset button that we need to take, that we need to push, so that we can then refocus. All right, let's take a look at the second stack of cards underneath this incredible fossilized shell. I love it so much. And it's heavy, by the way. It's really heavy. All right. Your first card is your overview energy. This is your energy from a broad standpoint. Right now, let's see what's going on. Okay, you have the moon. This card has a lot of different meanings that could be associated with it for you right now. The moon is a testing. It means it's testing. There's something in your life that's testing you right now. Shadow energy is coming up for sure. This is a time when things from your past, your dreams, I'm a huge advocate of paying attention to your dreams. And this is very much aligned with this. This is energy that is saying you're having to deal with some sort of shadow energy. But the good side of what the moon card says is that if you can deal with it successfully, you can level up in a major way it's a threshold card, and that's actually what we're looking at here. Well, I'll put it down on the table so the other camera can pick up on this. But what it's showing is there's a threshold here. We have Anubis on both sides of this threshold, and then we have the sun down here showing that there is indeed a pathway that once you are able to address this shadow energy, and we all have it, right? We all go through these phases where we have shadow aspects that we have to deal with, and if we deal with them successfully, we level up. We go into this next phase of our evolution, our personal evolution, which, to me, that's the journey that we're all on, right? That's why you're here right now, is because you want to dive deeper and come into that area of understanding deeply who you are authentically, right? And so while this moon card is a little, it might, it's a challenge, right? Even though we have the challenge card here, it's also a tremendous opportunity. All right, let's take a look at the challenge card and see what's going on. You have the Eight of Cups. Indolence is what this is called in the thought deck. And so, this is affecting you emotionally. Moon card usually does. Moon energy can absolutely affect us in profound ways. And this Eight of Cups is talking about that. And so your challenge is to move through this Eight of Cups energy because, depression, anxiety, these are the feelings that are associated with this card. It's the inability to move forward. You may not be moving necessarily backward, but you're not moving forward at all, right? And so you're stuck. It's like a swamp that you're in and just having to kind of stand around and not really know what to do. All right, so how do we deal with this? That's what the third card is for. That's what your course of action called for card is. Look what you get. Yay, it's the Star. So you need to take some action, all right? You need to take some big action because that's what the Star energy is talking about. Here she is, and she's bringing things from, the ether down to manifest on the earth. This is what the Star energy is so much about. It's gaining the perception that is within you and manifesting it into action. The Star card also represents you being able to shine like a star. I mean, it can be taken literally in that sense. And this is your course of action called for. And so it's very clear what your reading is today. Is there work to do? Yes. But if you approach it from the perspective of not being afraid to look at the shadow energy, being very honest with yourself. Honesty is the only way that you can approach learning about yourself, being objectively critical, or getting insight from someone that you trust, from an expert, from someone who really is there to help you. You can gain some insight into what it is you need to work on. And as I mentioned, tune into your dreams. If you don't know how to interpret your dreams, I highly recommend logging onto my magazine, astrologicmagazine.com. The link is in the comments. There we have a whole section, a whole category that's called Dreams Decoded. And once you begin understanding the symbols in your dreams and what they actually mean, you can create a narrative and understand what your dreams are telling you. And you can change your life in the most remarkable ways by doing that. So you have the potential here. The Star card is saying, this is what you need to do. The things that have been roaming around in your imagination, in your thoughts that need to come forth and manifest, it's time to do that. That's going to reduce and eliminate anxiety and fear, hesitation, all these energies that you're feeling emotionally, which are not beneficial to you. You can really switch this and go literally from the moon energy to the star energy. This is a very powerful message for you today. I'm really glad you came here to get this, and I hope that you are able to take the steps to do what's necessary here, because there's something fantastic on the other side. Okay, let's take a look underneath the third stack of cards and take a look at your overview energy. This is your energy from a broad standpoint. Let's see what's going on. Okay, you have the Princess of Discs. This is talking about new life, the beginnings of new life. Now, this can be literal. This could mean pregnancy, right? This could mean something about a new job that you're beginning, or moving, relocating somehow. Princess of Discs is all about new identity, new life. And this is where you are right now. So this is always exciting, right? Always exciting, but it can always have challenges too. So we're going to take a look at the second card, which is your challenge energy associated with this right now. Oh, Ace of Discs. All right, Ace of Discs is one of the most auspicious cards here in the Thoth deck. And, it's your challenge energy, though. What this means is that this new energy, this Princess of Discs energy that you're feeling right now, somehow you're not allowing this brand new life in a positive way, in a beneficial way. There's something that's stopping you. This card represents basically creating whatever it is that you want. Again, what a powerful card this is, but somehow you're choking this energy right now, this being in the challenge position. So we really have to take a look at the third card to see what we can do about this, right? Okay, Ten of Wands. It's called depression here in this deck, and somehow you are feeling stress. There's stress being put on you. It could be from someone else. It very likely could be from yourself. So many times when I read for clients, this card shows up when it's they themselves putting pressure on themselves, and it's usually subconscious. That's why we work with tarot, because we don't realize that we are subconsciously creating these blocks. And look what you have here with your reading today. You have new life with the Princess of Discs. You have this amazing Ace of Discs energy that basically says you can write this new beginning and be successful with it. You can be the author of some new life that's going to be amazing for you, but there's something that is holding you back. It's really vital. And I can't stress this enough. That's really vital that you understand what this is. And if it's coming from you, you need to get rid of it. You need to push it away. You need to really not just treat the symptom, but the cause, and eliminate this. Are you feeling guilt? Are you feeling unworthy? I mean, it goes back to all of these very deep beliefs that we all hold on to from childhood that need to be released. This is an amazing, to have the Princess and the Ace of Discs here. It's you being able to write whatever you want that is so amazing in your life. I write urban fantasy books, so of course I'm thinking writing, but you can paint anything that you want. This is amazing, but you're holding yourself back somehow. You need to really think about how you are doing that. Or it could be someone else. It absolutely could be someone or something else. You need to take a look at this and understand how to deal with it. And of course, if you need help, if you need further information, details, then you can always, you can always look to me for a reading, or anybody else that you trust. But this is time for you to do this. I really hope you do it, because this has tremendous potential for you here. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you have comments or questions, please put them in the comments and question section, because I love hearing from you. I love the feedback. And again, if you want to know more about astrology, tarot, other metaphysical sciences, tune into my magazine, astrologicmagazine.com, and tell me what you think about that. Thanks so much for joining me.